r/AskReddit. Men of Reddit, what's a myth about men that's 100% untrue and it infuriates you whenever you hear it? You know what? I did give a crap about my wedding day. I cannot believe the amount of people, mostly ladies, who just straight up assumed all you have to remember is where to be and to say I do right, haw haw haw. Ducking annoying. I had ideas of how I wanted it to look and how I wanted it to go as well. But my goodness, not a single person thought I gave a crap, even though I constantly was trying to give my take on stuff. It was always met with, "Oh, you don't need to worry about that," or "Oh, the ladies will figure that out." Like, this is infuriating. How men are on commercials. How we can't do laundry, cook, raise kids, or anything without our wives coming to show us how. Look, buttholes, I'm single and I do all my own cleaning, laundry, dishes, etc. I have never stared at a mop like it was a plasma death ray, nor have I ever had to rush out to buy dinner because I burned mine. Well, a few times when drunk, but that's not the same thing. I also am capable of taking care of a baby without having to call a woman to give me directions. I don't have kids, but I have younger cousins and whatnot. I can change a diaper and bottle feed just fine. That men can't be victims of abuse or domestic violence from women. Yeah, we can, and statistically, if we report it, there's a solid chance that we'll be the ones going to jail for it, even if all we did was take it and not fight back. Screw that. Edit. Holy crap, gold for getting angry at a past experience. My brothers who have dealt with this, I'm sorry. I wish I had advice for dealing with it, but I unfortunately don't. To all others, FBI says at least 40% of domestic violence happens to men. We need to destigmatize this and make punishment just as severe for women who perpetrate abuse as it is for men. In 2003, a GF of mine once let out a torrent of punches because she was pissed. We were standing in the driveway, summer, there were people about. No one asked if I needed help. I took it, let her hit me until she stopped. After all, I am a man and sucking things up is what we do. At no point did I even think about hitting her back. Had I, though? My life would have been ruined. I didn't think to hit her back because I spent my 20s reflecting and coming to grips with the violence of my first 20 years of life. That we're emotionless. Sometimes it is not the right situation to show how you are feeling. Just because I am not showing it doesn't mean I am not feeling it. Can I like this comment more than once? When I was younger, my grandmother passed away, and I internalized everything. Everyone just assumed that I was indifferent about it, and when I was asked to say something at her funeral and I declined, people assumed I didn't care. The fact was that I didn't want to lose it on stage in front of an entire church. The day of the funeral I bawled my eyes out not 2 seconds in. Moral of the story, every guy has feelings. Even if he's silent, he's probably still mourning, angry, happy, sad, etc. That if we turned down X and wanted sexual advances, there's something wrong with us, or that we should enjoy, be grateful every time we get approached. No. I don't like the fact that stranger just grabbed my butt and tried to stick her tongue down my throat. WTF is wrong with you? Any dang time I put my kilt on, I have had women try and lift it up to see if I have anything on underneath. How is this acceptable? Stop ducking doing that. I have personally never talked to a guy friend about how their girlfriends are in bed, or really anything about their ex-lives. The only reason I know my best friend of over 10 years isn't a virgin is because he's got 2 kids. He stole those kids so you wouldn't rip on him for being a virgin. That we must be swift as the coursing river, have the force of a great typhoon, possess the strength of raging fire, and be as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Be a man. We actually love the attention just as much as women do. And cuddling too. I love when my wife is the big spoon also. We call it jetpacking because it's not really a big spoon. The colloquial term is backpacking. Jetpacking is when she farts. I hate when I out with my kids people jokingly say, "Are you on daddy duty?" I've never heard someone ask a mom if she's on mommy duty. It's assumed that men don't take their kids places, and it really annoys me because I work full-time, but I also get my kids ready in the morning, cook them breakfast, prepare their lunches, eat lunch with them at school once per week, bring them to most DR and dentist appointments. Oh, you're babysitting your kids today? No, jerk. I'm parenting my kids today. Like I do every day. I wouldn't call it a myth, but when a guy is helpful around the house and just courteous in general, sometimes a woman will say, "Your wife girlfriend has trained you well." No, we managed to become decent human beings without a woman's help. Duck you very much. That they don't need compliments. I hate it when I do it to my male friends and some other acquaintance will overhear and tease me for it. But when I do it to a female friend, nobody gives X. I believe that guys deserve to be complimented sincerely once in a while, like everybody else. I struggle a lot with self-esteem and self-worth. I started seeing someone lately. She gives me a lot of compliments, and I honestly don't really know how to handle it. I've never exactly gotten many compliments through my life, and when I asked a few people I know about it, they all admitted they thought I'm attractive. I was baffled. The thought that I could be good looking is foreign to me, precisely because I never get compliments of any kind. My other male friends feel pretty much the same way. I doubt there is a more relatable post on this site. I have always struggled with the same problems. I feel like my whole life is just preparing me to be the breadwinner in my future marriage, and I have never gotten a compliment for doing something really well unless it is helping me accomplish that goal. Or at least until my last GF and one of my newer friends, who is a girl. I had never gotten compliments before similar to you, but just like most other boys, my friends and I always insult each other 'cause it's what we do. I've always been called ugly, fat, gay. In 2008, not a problem anymore, and I have always returned the favor because we're guys, it's what we do. I can count the amount of compliments I have received on my hands, 7, and every single one made a huge difference in my life. This is a huge problem for guys, and I will work my hardest when I am a dad to make sure that he has worth outside of making money to support his family. I hope in the future it will be socially acceptable for a bro to say to his bro, "Yo bro, your hair looks nice today," without being called gay. Again, nothing wrong with being gay, but it still shouldn't be an insult, or weird. I am beginning to give my friends compliments more and more because ever since I have received them I have noticed that they also struggle with the same things I have. I believe all guys should do the same. It will make the world a better place, especially with social media already doing a number on self-esteem and confidence.